everyone, welcome to IIM. The notification for JIPMAT 2022 is out, and in this video we'll take a general overview of the same. To begin with, JIPMAT stands for Joint Integrated Program in Management Admission Test, and it is one of the major components of admission processes of IIM Jammu and IIM Bodh. If you navigate through the official website of JIPMAT, that is jipmat.nta.ac.in, you'll find a registration button down below here. But before you proceed on with the registration, I want you to take a look at the information bulletin that they have provided you with. It is a comprehensive PDF which caters to all the details that are relevant to the examination. If I were to boil down a few pointers from the PDF, number one would be that the deadline for the registration of the examination is on 9th of June. So just make sure that up until 5 p.m. on 9th June, your online registration is done and you have submitted the application form already. You can make the payment up until 11:50 p.m. on 10th of June. The fees payable for JIPMAT is mentioned as given below. The duration of the same would be 150 minutes and it will be held on 3rd of July from 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. If I talk about the paper pattern that there is, it will have 3 sections: quantitative aptitude, data interpretation and logical reasoning, and VARC, that is verbal ability and reading comprehension. From my experience, the level of difficulty of JIPMAT is relatively easier as compared to JIPMAT Indore, and the quantitative aptitude, it primarily focuses on the arithmetic portion. Nevertheless, it might as well have some questions of very basic level that are related to algebra, number system and geometry. Now a caveat here is that Symbiosis is also scheduled SAT on 3rd of July. So if in case you're willing to appear for both of the examinations, I'd advise you to mail the universities and see if any of them is willing to accommodate. To prepare yourself and practice for the examinations, attempt as many mocks as you can. You can log on to mocks.acipm.com and see all the JIPMAT mocks that there are. If in case you're also preparing for other entrances, you might as well want to go for the combo bundles that are affordable for you. Coming to the eligibility requirements, candidates, they should have passed their class 12th examination with a minimum requirement of 60%. Again, that boils down to 55% for the candidates of SC, ST and PWD categories, and you should have passed your class 12 in the year 2020, 2021, or you should be appearing for it in this particular year, that is 2022. For class 10th examination, the minimum requirement is 60%. It is 55% for candidates from SC, ST and PWD categories, and the year in which you should have appeared for the same should be not before 2018. Navigating back to the website, you'll find an option of frequently asked questions here, and it will take you to this PDF which has details of all the really important questions that are present. So just make sure you go through this particular PDF before you register for the examination. If you have any transaction related query, you can contact them at this particular number. Even though JIPMAT is a doorstep to IIM Jammu and IIM Bodh, the admission processes of both of the colleges are slightly different. So if I talk about admission policy of IIM Jammu, it has 4 components in its process. It will give 60% weightage to JIPMAT and 30% weightage to your past academics, with 15% weightage being given to class 10th and 12th marks each. Also, they provide a 10% weightage to gender diversity. IIM Jammu also has sectional cutoffs which you might want to take care of during your admission processes, and the reservation policy is according to Government of India norms. IIM Bodh, on the other hand, does not take into account your past academics for its admission processes. So if in case you're someone who might have messed up with your class 10th and 12th scores, you'll be good to go here as long as you're fulfilling the minimum eligibility requirements, that is 60 and 55% for respective categories. And I think that pretty much sums up everything about JIPMAT. If in case you have any further doubts, you can always use the comment section given below. This was Sanjam from IIM. Thank you for watching and all the very best for your upcoming examinations.